Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's hearing me. We are live tonight from the pub. There's not anybody else here. We're just testing things out, but it's nice to be back home. We are... we have got 4 rounds of questions tonight, general knowledge, kids round, and finishing off with the picture round. So thank you for everybody who's joining me. Who have we got so far? Bridget, Monica McHugh, hello, very welcome. Heather McMaster, John Campbell, Siobhan Morgan, Loud and Clear, Sean Hamilton, yes, Geraldine, Robert. Right, here we go with our first round tonight. We'll keep things moving. And round 1 is a general knowledge round. So I'll bring the questions up to the front. Hopefully everybody can still hear me okay. I'm sure somebody will tell me if it's not working. This. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Which Roman numerals depict the year 1990? So in Roman numerals, which year, what is 1990? Hello, Connor. Hi, Sean. Hello, Cormac. Just passed by. Number 2. What is measured by a dollarimeter? Dollarimeter. What would you use one of those to measure? So the first 2 rounds, I think, are general knowledge. Then we have our kids round. Don't forget to share this, please. We have 26 so far. Let's see how many we can get it up to. Number 3. In which year was the Battle of Hastings? Number 4. In which year, there's a lot of talk about Brexit and leaving the EU, but in which year did the UK originally join? It was the EEC at the time, the European Economic Community. Yes, I've seen that, Siobhan, your dad dropping in. Number 5. Which British rock band's original lineup consisted of Eric Burdon, Alan Price, Hilton Valentine, John Steele, and Brian Chandler? So which British rock band original lineup consisted of Eric Burdon, Alan Price, Hilton Valentine, John Steele, Brian Chandler? Number 6. What name is given to a male antelope? What name is given to a male antelope?
It's called a antelope.
Number 7. From which Queen album was the single Bohemian Rhapsody taken? So which Queen album was Bohemian Rhapsody taken? You'll probably see in me laughing here, there's a bit of conversation going on behind me, which I'm sure you maybe are all hearing. Number 8. What relation was George V to Prince William, current Duke of Cambridge? What was the relationship between George V and Prince William?
Lovers.
Number 9. How many times has England hosted the FIFA World Cup? Sarah, or Cormac, Sarah's saying that you have to speak up. She couldn't quite catch that. Sarah says you need to speak up. She's not getting it all. Oh, well, Cormac's words, not mine, sir, but apparently there's dishes to be done. Number 10, finally. What nationality is the satellite navigation company TomTom? So where did TomTom originate?
Still think it seems rather keen looking at the
All right, so what nationality is TomTom? Right, we'll take a look at the answers now. I will give you a minute. All right, so I'm giving out the answers. Just you keep a note of the scores. For anybody joining us out, there's 10 questions in each round, 4 rounds. I'll read out the questions and then all of the answers. And if you keep a note of the score, then you can pop it into the comments box. So number 1, Roman numerals for the year 1990 is MCMXC. A dollar a meter, I'm sure I butchered that pronunciation, is to measure pain sensitivity or pain intensity, to measure pain. The Battle of Hastings was 1066. The UK originally joined the then EEC in 1973. The rock group I was looking for with Eric Burdon and Alan Price, it said it was the Animals. The name given to me an antelope is a buck. The Queen album was The Night and the Opera, is where Bohemian Rhapsody was originally taken from. George V is great-grandfather to Prince William. England has hosted the FIFA World Cup only once, back in 1966. I'm sure they've mentioned it a time or two. And finally, TomTom is Dutch. Okay, so how did you get on with that round? Very tricky there, Sean. Well, hopefully will make up in the rest of the rounds. There's Randall has come to join us. Right, don't forget to put your scores in. About to get into the second round now, which is round 2, which is all proverbs. So I'm going to give you the start of a proverb. 3 there for Siobhan, 3 for Heather. Katrina 7. There's Bridget Scally. There's 6. Very good. All right, so these are proverbs. So for an example, I'll say, according to the proverb, 2 wrongs don't make what? And that's as a right, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So I've got 10 more here lined up for you. Number 1, according to the proverb, what is mightier than the sword?
You have to still all these things out if you want to use it. Get your own camera. Get your own camera. I don't want to hear you.
Number 2, according to the proverb, what favours the bold? What favours the bold? Number 3, according to the proverb, people in what should not throw stones? People in what should not throw stones? Number 4, according to the proverb, keep your friends close and your what closer? According to the proverb, what is next to godliness? What is next to godliness? Number 6, according to the proverb, you can lead a what to water, but you cannot make him drink. You can lead a what to water, but you cannot make him drink. Number 7, according to the proverb, a squeaky wheel gets what? The squeaky wheel gets the what? Number 8, according to the proverb, of what is worth 1,000 words? Number 9, according to the proverb, you can't make what without breaking eggs? You can't make a what without breaking eggs. And finally, according to the proverb, what breeds contempt? What breeds contempt? So I'll give you a few minutes. I'll unmute myself. All right, here we go now with the answers to those. Fly through them, then we'll get into the kids' round. So, according to the proverb, the pen is mightier than the sword. Fortune favors the bold. People who live in glass houses should not throw stones. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You can lead a horse to water, but cannot make him drink. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. A picture is worth 1,000 words. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. And finally, familiarity breeds contempt. So, how did we get on out of the 10 on that? There we go. Scores coming in 9 there for Siobhan. Yvonne 9, well done. 10 for Katrina, 8 there, Robert. Bridget and Crowd 9. Sean Hammond 6. Heather 7. Well done, they're all good scores. So we are now going to move into our family, our kids round. So if there's any young people about, now's your time to tune in. And any big adult, big kids about, I'm sure might know some of these. Number 1, what sort of creature is a dingo? What sort of creature is a dingo? Randall, there's some requests there that you give us a wave behind me here. He's having none of it. Just here.
Oh, that?
Yes. Oh no, it's only seeing him here. In which country is the Taj Mahal? Number 2. Which country is the Taj Mahal? Sorry. Sorry. When it's showing on your phone what it looks like. Number 3. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? Number 4. What are the names of Harry Potter's parents? What are the names of Harry Potter's parents? Number 9. What are the 4 oceans called? So there's 4 oceans. You can give yourself a point for each one of them. Number 6. What language do they speak in Australia? What language is spoken in Australia? Number 7. What is the name of the tree that produces acorns? What is the name of the tree that produces acorns? Number 8. What is a baby kangaroo called? What is a baby kangaroo called? Number 9. How many sides does a hexagon have? How many sides are on a hexagon? And finally, number 10. How many strings does a violin have? How many strings does a violin have? So, I'll give you a few minutes. All right, let's go over the answers. A dingo, it's a dog, it's a breed of dog, and I find it typically in Australia. The Taj Mahal is in India. Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. Harry Potter's parents, James and Lily. The 4 oceans, okay, so there's the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Indian, and the Pacific. So you can give yourself a point for each of those. They speak English in Australia. An oak tree produces acorns. A baby kangaroo is a joey. A hexagon has 6 sides, and a violin has 4 strings. So how did you get on with that? Hopefully you get some good scores in this round. Ten out of 10 there, Robert. Well done. 6, Sean. Yvonne, 8. All right. Round 4. And this is a general knowledge round. 9 there for Bridget. Randall's keeping well. He's gone. He came in, did his lap, and he's away. 12 for Siobhan, well done. Donna, 6, welcome. 11 for the Harkins. And Heather, 11, well done. So this is general knowledge. It says the last round of questions, and then we'll do the picture round. So question 1. At what temperature is the boiling point of water in Celsius? Okay, so what is the boiling point of water in Celsius? Number 2, on which day of the week does the Queen distribute Monday money? On what day of the week does the Queen distribute Monday money? Number 3, who was the lead guitarist in the Beatles? Who was the lead guitarist of the Beatles? Number 4, what currency is used in South Africa? Number 5, on a standard computer keyboard, so anybody in your laptops here, it's going to have a bit of an advantage. What letter is furthest to the right? On a standard QWERTY keyboard, which letter is furthest to the right? Hello, Siobhan. Very welcome. Yeah. Number 6. What was the name of the winged horse in Greek mythology? What is the name of the winged horse in Greek mythology? Number 7. What is the capital of Vietnam? What is the capital of Vietnam? Number 8. In the 1995 movie A Batman Forever, which villain was played by Jim Carrey? So in the 1995 movie Batman Forever, what was the name of the villain played by Jim Carrey? Number 9. Which author was responsible for the Inspector Wexford series of books? So which author wrote the Inspector Wexford series of books? In case you wonder why I keep looking up there, that's for the TV with the questions on it that I'm reading. No cheating at all there, Sean. And finally, number 10, in chemistry, what is the opposite of an acid? What is the opposite of an acid? So keep them up on screen there for a few more seconds and then we'll go through the answers. All right, answers are coming up now. So a water boils nice and easy there. Anybody this side of the, well, anybody apart from North America, 100 degrees. The Queen distributes Monday money on Thursday, Monday. George Harrison was the lead guitarist of the Beatles. The rand is the currency in South Africa. On a standard computer keyboard, the letter P is furthest on the right. Pegasus was the name of the horse, the winged horse in Greek mythology. The capital of Vietnam is Hanoi. Jim Carrey played the Riddler in the 95 Batman Forever movie. And Ruth Rendell was the author of the Inspector Wexford series of books. And number 10, in chemistry, an alkali is opposite an acid. Very welcome, Katie. You've just joined us. That was the last round of questions, and then we're going to do the picture round. So what was your scores for that? How did you get on? I'll mute myself first before I speak. 7 there for Yvonne, 9 for Chia, 6 Sean Morgan, 4 there for Sean, 5 for Heather. Okay, so we're going into our last round, which is now the picture round. So these are all famous faces. I'm going to put them up on the screen. So put a timer up for 5 minutes. So if you take a note of the name of them, I think there might be about 12 up there. So I'm going to disappear for a few minutes and I'll be back after the picture now. Everybody, welcome back. Broadcasting live here from our McBride's Cushendun. Hopefully you get some of those questions or some of those faces. I certainly knew some of them, but I don't think I could tell you the names to them. So let's bring the answers now up on screen and see how you stand. Okay, number one, we'll go in rows there. There was Edward Norton, Doris Day, Dean Martin, Dr. Hibbert from The Simpsons, Ed Sheeran, Christopher Lee, Rene Russo, Pete Postlethwaite, Millhouse. He was also in The Simpsons. Sorry, that's going up on my screen there. Catherine Hegel, Ed Harris, and finally Kevin Spacey. So how did you do with that? So 12. Don't forget you can add up all your scores. So all right, there. 3 for Siobhan. Donna, not good. You're not even going to tell me what it was. 9 there for the ball and chain. All right, everybody, that's the end of the quiz. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. We're broadcasting live down in from the hub. There's a few weeks yet before the quiz and everything's totally relocated back down here again. But it was good fun. I'm certainly glad to be back. Thank you for joining us. No, thank you, Sean. It was fun. And hopefully we'll see you all again this same time next week, if not before. All right, stay safe, everybody, and support local businesses. Thank you.